dream I know, deep up my feelings for you.
Alright, my wonderful people, welcome back to my wonderful channel, Reality Latest. Jesus today giving a back-to-back update and information as it is hot. My people, there is tension in Edo State as Okpebholo challenges Supreme Court local government autonomy. My people, don't be smart, Moving on after this, we have the Edo State Attorney General said they have set up committee to track government cases in private lawyers' hand. Hey, my people, don't be smart, but before I go bring on the mentor, I go welcome all our amazing subscribers and viewers. Thank you so much for joining us on today wonderful news. And to those will be say today na their first time to join this Obonge channel, una do well, my people. Kindly proceed, make una subscribe, like, comment, share, but don't forget to turn notification bell so that anytime our news drop now una go be the first to watch them. Alright, my people, make we dive into the main story. The Edo State government's recent decision to suspend the chairman and the vice chairman of Edo State 18 local government areas don't cause spark a constitutional debate. Pitting Governor Okpebholo against the Supreme Court ruling on local government autonomy. My people, no be smart, at the heart of the controversy is Okpebholo's 48 hours ultimatum demanding that local government chairmen submit their financial statement directly to him. The governor's move is seen as a challenge to the Supreme Court's ruling, which granted the local government's financial autonomy. So, Kasim Afeba, a member of the Edo State's Local Government Administrative Panel of Inquiry, defended the governor's action. He talks say the suspension of the local government chairman is in line with the provision of the Edo State Local Government Law 2000. No end there, my people. He went ahead to argue that the law allows the state government to intervene in the affairs of the local government, particularly in a case of financial recklessness. And the Nigeria Bar Association Bini branch don't call for caution. Advise the state government to reverse their decision and respect the autonomy of local government. The Nigeria Bar Association still argue say the state government's action is unconstitutional and that undermines the principle of democracy. My people, the controversy don't also spark heated argument between the ruling All Progressive Congress and the opposition People Democratic Party. While the APC defended the governor's action, the PDP condemned it, accusing the state government of attempting to undermine the autonomy of local government. So, as the controversy continues to unfold, it remains to be seen how the situation will be resolved. One thing is certain. The outcome will have significant implication for the future of the local government autonomy in Nigeria. And some of the key issues at stake now about the local government autonomy. Now, the way we say the Supreme Court's ruling granting the local government financial autonomy is being challenged by Governor Okpebholo's action. And the second one be say now the constitutional power we be say they don't give the local government autonomy. So the controversy raises question about the constitutional power of Edo State government to intervene in the affairs of the local government. The third one na the democratic principle, where we say the Nigeria Bar Association and the other critics argue say the state government's action undermine democratic principle and the autonomy of the local government. So my people, right now the governor's move is seen as a challenge to the Supreme Court ruling which granted the local government financial autonomy. He said no go happen. He want me to submit that financial statement to him. So guys, I go like make una chook mouth for this matter. Make una tell me what you think, what you feel for this matter. I go like hear from una. Once again, thank you so much for staying to us. Moving on to the next one. The Edo State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Dr. Samson Osagi, disclosed that the state government has set up a committee to track all their court cases commissioned to private legal practitioners in the country. He said the purpose was to enable them understand the status and the nature of the cases and to ensure that the state was not embarrassed with court judgment in which it was not in a position to defend. According to him, the committee, which is headed by the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Justice, Mrs. Okpebholo, will track both the civil and criminal cases, especially those that are outside the state. The State Ministry of Justice also set up a committee to track all cases, both the civil and criminals, that were commissioned or given out to private legal practitioners. The purpose was in order for them to understand their status and the nature of those matters. So the committee, which is headed by the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Justice, Mrs. Okpebholo, was necessitated by the recent experience of finding out that many cases involving the Edo State government, particularly outside Edo State, in courts in Abuja and others, were being defended or prosecuted on the authority of the ministry, and without the ministry now having feedback as to the progress or otherwise of those cases. So as a matter of fact, the most disturbing aspect of it all is that they find cases that are listed particularly outside the state and even some within the Edo state, having the Edo state government as a defendant without the state government being represented. So that on general say not supposed to be so. So an inquiry has shown that those cases were given out to private legal practitioners to defend and prosecute for those states. So they are disturbed because they don't want to see judgment being given against the state without them being in a position to defend them. So ultimately, they want this committee to quickly track these cases, establish the lawyers to whom they were given. They should understand the course and status of those cases, and they require feedback from those lawyers as a status report so that the ministry will be able to track them. That those that are being diligently prosecuted by those lawyers, they may still allow them, but those that are not being prosecuted at all and those that have been abandoned, that they will not like the government to be embarrassed by a court judgment, so they will retrieve them and reassign them to either state council or to other private legal practitioners. That is what they are going to do. But now they are going to set up a committee that will go after those cases that is being owned by private lawyers, so that they can be getting feedback from them and the government will be aware of those cases. So guys, I would like make una tell me what I think, what I feel for this matter in our conversation. We'd love to hear from you. Once again, thank you all so much for staying to yours. But if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube page yet, please do us a favor to like and subscribe and also share. But don't forget to turn notification bell to get notified whenever we drop our video, because I'm sure you don't want to miss out the trend and latest news happening on social media. To all our returning subscribers and viewers, thank you all so much for joining us. On this note, we have come to the end of today's segment. Like on your next. Bye for now.